Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Hobby Dude 007 channel. Wow, I am home from the Museum of American Speed in Lincoln, Nebraska, and wow, what an experience. You know, oftentimes I say this was a great show. This was a great experience. The visit through the Museum of American Speed was just absolutely awesome. We were there for the 3 days. And what a blast we had. Met modelers from around, not just around the country, but from around the world. And I'll be sharing that with you in a different video. But it was just unbelievable. Hard to put it in words, obviously. I had mentioned in a couple of the Facebook posts when I put some pictures up and how each day was going, that it was probably going to take me a couple of days just to get everything downloaded. It kind of organized and a little bit of editing and like that. And that's exactly what it's taken is the last 2 days. I got home Sunday night and started, and it took me Monday and yesterday just to get everything kind of from the camera to the phone. But I have over 850 still photographs from the Museum of American Speed, kind of research stuff and some stills to just, wow. As well as the number of videos, I have no clue, but there was a lot. But the schedule for this event was the first day, of course, we got there on Thursday, and we set up for the NNL style just display that in honor of the grand opening of the International Model Car Builders Museum. And those were on display for the 3 days. And of course, once we got set up, and I was there right when the door opened at 9 o'clock, and I boogied off to the main part of the museum. So this particular video is going to be on the quality and the amount of stuff that is in the Museum of American Speed. Let me tell you, I've been to a lot of car museums and car shows, things like that. This was just something. And then the second day we were there, we had the ribbon cutting and the grand opening of the International Model Car Builders Museum. And I'm going to cover that in a video all by itself because it's worthy. And then on Saturday, we had the museum was open to everyone. But also, the parking lot outside, they have an event. It's called Cars and Coffee, like many places do. But there were over 800 hot rods and cars coming in and out of that. And we'll talk about that a little later too. But it was just, again, an experience that I'm so grateful that I was allowed to be part of. So in this video, I want us to take a look at the Museum of American Speed. Guys, if there's any form of race car, SCCA, NASCAR, engines, historic cars, things like that, the Unser family collection is there now. This was just something. Sprint cars, midgets, pedal cars, and I'll tell you a story about that as we get into it as well. But there were a lot of things that were there that if it's got wheels and related to speed from when we were kids all the way up, it's in there. So I'm going to start there. And by the way, in 3 days, of course, I was splitting my time between the model display and meeting people and sitting at tables talking. Even at the host hotel, we were just wide open. Also, there was so much to see in that museum that I don't think I got it all. I might have gotten 80% of what was in the Museum of American Speed. Guys, it was just one room would go off to another that would be bigger than that room, and these rooms were gigantic. This building is enormous. 3 stories, and wow, cars everywhere. But I want you to see this. So I hope you enjoy this little tour. Again, it's not all of it, but as much as I got. And in the next video, we will take a look at the models on display in honor of the the Model Car Museum opening. And then that last video again we'll do on just the museum itself, which that's another great experience. Hope you enjoy, guys. Any comments? I look forward to hearing. Later, guys. Bring your model to life with MCV products. Visit them on the World Wide Web at mcvproducts.com. Hey guys, before we get started, I want to share with you something that both the owner and the curator shared with us about the museum. And oftentimes people may ask, well, hey, why do you have pedal cars in there? Why do you have toy cars in there? Why do you have BMX bikes, things like that? And it all goes back to speed. For example, when we were very small, and they've got some the old tin cars that go back 100 years almost, that children play with. Well, you know, when we were little and we had our, whether it was Hot Wheels, the little tin cars, whatever it was, we would race them with our friends or our brothers or whatever. And the same thing goes with BMX. It's about speed. It was about competition. It was about racing. Pedal cars, same thing. The old soapbox derby events, same thing. And as the owner of the museum said, you know, when he started off, he built model cars. He played with cars, and of course they raced them. And of course he got into later motorcycles. And you're going to see a lot of any kind of thing to do with speed. And I'm talking record-setting go-karts, land speed, salt flat car, every kind of vehicle. So if you're wondering about that, well, that's it. There's also some really cool displays of music. There's one room, and the wall is covered with album covers that have autos on them or car-related songs. There's the staircase that as you go up from floor to floor, all the walls are covered in full-size movie posters, and they're movies about cars. So there is it is so cool to see. And if you remember those old from the 60s and 70s especially, and going back before that, lunch boxes that go way back. They have quite the collection there, and it is really something. But I wanted to give you a little information about that because he had made a comment that, you know, sometimes people go, well, why do you have pedal cars? Well, hey, it's a car, and kids did race them. I know my brothers did. But I want you to have a good time and understand this is all about that process of, as we grew up, even with the little toys, we raced them. So enjoy. Good morning, everyone. We are in Lincoln, Nebraska at the Speedway Motors Museum of American Speed. We've got a ribbon cutting tomorrow for the International Model Car Builders Museum, and we're going to be setting up for the NNL, but I want to give you a look at the outside of the building here. We'll probably have some photo opportunities out here later on. They said we would get, the doors would open at 10, but they just told us they're going to let us in early, and it's about 10 after 9. The cars from Cars, including the fabulous Lightning McQueen. How cool is that? All right, guys, we'll be back shortly. Good morning, everyone. We just walked into the Museum of American Speed, and right as we come in the door, wow, this is awesome. I'm gonna walk up. We've already registered and got everything set up for the models. Here is the model registration area. And this, between the multiple floors, this is going to take a while. When we came in, and we're going to come back and look at some of this, I want to show you first where the model cars are for the NNL, the display. Not the Model Car Museum, that's upstairs, but wow. But through these double doors right straight back here are where the models are set up, and it's Thursday morning. The event is not till tomorrow, and we got in right at when the door opened, And they opened a little early, actually, at a little after 9, and it was filling up already. So we were asked to put our models as close together as possible. But check this out.
About once a year, I just go through all my old ones.
Randy Durs, beautiful, beautiful work. It is going to get really crowded. Okay, guys, let's go back to the start. We're back to the main entrance, and we're going to start looking at the real cars and engines, and wow. They say it takes about 2 days to go through this place. I hope my camera will hold up. I might be going a little too fast, guys, because we got a lot to take a look at. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. We'll be saying wow, and we'll be saying it backwards a few times, I'm pretty sure, too. Studebaker. I don't know, it might take me a lot longer than 2 days to go through this. Okay, guys, enjoy.
There is a photo around Jim Keeler, about 20 years old, putting out a fire at the Spirit of America. Yeah, I mean, it's so cool. I gotta see this. He's amazing.
Try to get the Pioneers of Racing section done first. Paint on these things is unreal. Lancer. STP turbine. Nope, that's not a turbine. We'll get back to that in just a minute. pretty. Well, you're good, brother.
You're never going to get it all.
No, I know. I was just kind of discussing the fact that I don't know if I want to get all of this in 2 days.
Oh, no, I know. And then, don't spend all your time in here because you got a great thing going there. Did you go in that other room? Do you?
Oh my, engines. I was told on a break there just a second ago that I'm going to have to hasten my pace through this a little bit because there's no way I will indeed. That they overheard me earlier. Oh, wow. I love the unique pipes. These things are beautiful. there's a lot of little side rooms. I'm going to try to reserve those till later, just kind of as a group. Oh my word. All right, I'm going to go back to land speed cars before I start this direction. I see funny cars down there. And keep in mind, guys, this is just one extended floor. Okay, let's go look at some land speed cars. Oh my, there's the Spirit of America. The sleek aerodynamic. This is one style of car I've never built, but I've always loved them and wanted to. There is the jet engine Spirit of America. Part of upstairs. Speed Demon. You can come on. This is awesome, isn't it?
I'm into the open wheel cars. I've been just totally geeking out.
Oh, I know. Wow. One of these would be really fun to scratch build. This room is huge. The big jet engine and the Spirit of America. Ooh, guys, this is kind of what I wanted to do. Kind of like the, I have an idea in mind for a go-kart with this kind of body on it. I think I've shared a little bit about that with you, but I want to go back and do that with a matching hauler. Oh, that's cool. Wow. This was one when I was growing up, my dad was a fan of, the Green Monster. A belly tanker. If you don't know the story behind these guys, after World War II, a lot of the belly tanks that the aircraft would carry with extra fuel and sometimes explosives, but mostly fuel, extra fuel, they had to do something with them, so they made cars out of them.
In a way, it's sort of a dream time for the country as well. It's a very optimistic time.
Hey, from Mooresville, North Carolina. A lot of these guys, I'm going to go back and look up online and see what more information I can find out about them. That's kind of cool. I always thought these Studebakers made good-looking land speed cars. Bonneville record holder. Wow. I know a few modelers that this probably just gave them a few ideas. I ought to keep backing up to get all that one in there.
Dad's dream was to get the 200-mile club in my car, which we did finally in 1978 after 3 engines and a bunch of modifications and big learning curve to get us up to speed on the full land speed racing deal. I did the second car as a senior flat project in my engineering career in Washington State University.
TV Tommy Ivo. Buick Nailhead. Just wind it up and go. Anglia. Double A gas. Oh, wow. The old Spirit of America. Beautiful car, too. This is only the second room we've been in. Nice looking 57 vet. Oh, 49 Mercury. This is Prudhomme's. Yeah, darn the snake Prudhomme. Classic front engine. Some of these rooms are starting to maze together. Oh, Indy pace cars. Guys, it is kind of a maze through here, so I don't know. I'm hoping I'm not going to miss anything, but I can't make any promises. Not enough room for me to back up and get all of this. Cool. I need eyes in the back of my head to see some of this stuff.
This is the car right here. This is the car.
Back to the model cars. There's still a crowd coming in. Oh, beautiful. I can't imagine what this is going to look like tomorrow. Because there's rooms shooting off of other rooms. Oh. Archives. Man, I don't know what to look at first. Ooh, model cars. Oh my. garden head. Sweet. I'm gonna have to come back to some of these and get some stills later. Mine's is just a sleek looking little thing. Look at that. Firepower. The classic old Ram Chargers. Hemi Cutaway. Love it. I'll try to stop and hit model cars as I see them, but some of them I think I probably slipped by because these rooms just run together. I was going to say chrome, but that's polished. Wow. What a cool idea. I'm thinking all-clad aircraft or airframe aluminum, which is polished like that. Oh my goodness. Mm. TNT. Cool. Oh, that's a beautiful color. And rat fang. Oh, here it is. These aisles are narrow enough to get more cars in here that it's difficult to get back enough to get all of them in the picture. Tucker. Gold brick. Excuse me, sir.
Pardon me.
Guys, I just came up the steps to the second floor, and unbeknownst to me, there is a third floor. Check out all those old lunch boxes. Cool. All right. Let's see what we can find. Old soapbox derby. This is the quietest it's been. Of course, I'm in one big corner upstairs on the second floor. I love this kind of stuff. Like a neat diorama. Oh my.
500 feet tall, the hill was an intimidating 50% grade, increasing to nearly 70% at the top. The standing start drag race to the summit became a big draw for local motorcyclists, attracting crowds in the thousands. Most riders never reached the top, and for the first few years, victory was measured in the distance covered rather than the fastest time. Riders and motorcycles alike would inevitably flip and tumble down the slope like toys, making the scene as visceral and perilous as the famed motordrome matches, though significantly less deadly. Following the hiatus during World War I, the hill climb's popularity exploded, attracting young professionals like Floyd Climb and outdoor icons like Malden Jones. Across the country, new events were organized. Racers like San Francisco's legendary Dudley Perkins delighted crowds of over 30,000 as they shot up the motorcycle hill before struck. Still, the hill climbs remain a favorite.
I don't know if you guys know this, but the word moped comes from these oldies here, where it's a motor and it's a pedal. Moped, motor pedal. Wow. Holy smoke. I have no clue what that... Is that a turbine? It is. Wow, that's different. Flathead.
That same year, new 45 cubic inch class for competition, naming the two manufacturers to duke it out without hitting the wall. Once again, Harley-Davidson was the last of the big three to throw its hat into the ring. However, in typical Harley style, when it finally did arrive, the machine it unloaded became an era-defining legend. Introduced in 1951, Boston Century was a purebred 45 cubic inch overhead valve-built motor known as the DA edition. With its distorted proportions and quadruple exhaust port, here's the competitor. The DA-H was unleashed in July 1929 at Alpine outside Pittsburgh, where its rider John Doe shot over the top in the fastest time. Still, Joe Charlie was the man to beat. 31 consecutive full-time wins and 18 national championships. Excelsior grain came to an end as the team was roughly shipped on production in 1951. Charlie soon found himself on board the Harley, just the new poster child of Harley-Davidson. Inch horsepower, the rider struggled to keep the company on the ground.
You gotta come back down here. Maybe I'll take a detour real quick. Wow. Are you videoing?
Oh, go ahead. You're good. You're good.
Thanks.
Oh, the apple crate and lemon crate. I remember these. There's 5-speeds growing up. That is the 60s, guys. Wow. pedal cars and I never saw the Superbird. A French pedal car, 1909.
But it still comes with
1924.
yeah.
The old wagons. Well, you had to have something to tow, I guess. Paddle boats. Or excuse me, pedal boats. 1922, 1910. I didn't know these went back quite that far. Some of these things were pretty extravagant, 1920s. And I would imagine these things were like $25 or some ridiculous thing. Well, guys, it looks like upstairs is no different than downstairs. You see an offshoot room over there. So don't know where it's going to go. A tank. Train. Several trains. This is so fun. Get where I can see this whole wall here. A popo car. Tractors. Indy pace car.
Yeah, but like this is what that was, right? Like this was your version of that. This was the versions of that right before. Just based off of what they all look like, you know? It must be.
professionals down in Mesquite, Texas. They won another VCRA championship with that.
We did come up the elevator and see
Okay,
all
if
the
you-
wood on them. Yeah.
Go through those double doors on the other side, to the left of the hood ornaments. Go through those double doors.
Elevators here, hang a lot.
Yeah.
I think we can get that. We looked at the radio ornaments. There was a lot of those. Oh, look at this great shot. Meeting to the sculpture. Oh, you're giving it up? All right, yeah. We'll take a break.
Crazy.
Let's go find the museum.
Yeah, let's do that.
Successful. He was able to get guys behind him that could work on the cars, could pay for the cars and the best equipment. I think his impact on circle track racing came more from his personality. He was able to win a lot of races. He had a high ownership. And of course, that was very necessary.
Speedboats. Midgets. Did not know that.
I don't think we've seen everything on the floor. We walked one way. And there was a whole other way to walk. Right? But I also don't know where we came up.
Good gracious. Oh, I thought that was the same room over there, but it looks like this one's a different one. Oh, I love these motors. How about that? A 4-cylinder. T-board track racer. Oh, check out the hauler. Wow. Guys, it's still early in the morning and there is still a mob coming in. Well, I say in the morning, it's probably 11:30 right now. And wow. I may be going too quick. I don't know how much I'm going to get done today. Now that I know there's a third floor, or I think there's a third floor, it looked like it. Beautiful. Oh, tall T. I loved it when they had brass. C-cab. That would be a unique build too. Hey, and now I got some orientation as to where I am. The lobby is right below us. I can't step over that, but wow. Steamer. I thought that looked familiar. The 5 millionth Model T Ford and the 10 millionth New York, San Francisco. Wow. Studs. Offenhauser. Lunch boxes. If you're a kid of the 60s, 70s, 50s, you remember a lot of these old lunch boxes. Wow. Early Friday morning at the Museum of American Speed. Guys, I have resolved myself that there's no way I'm going to be able to film everything in this museum, but I'm going to give you as much of a look as I can. And if we don't get it all, I encourage you, try to make some time if you're on vacation in the Midwest, or just a special trip is worth it. So we're going to head upstairs, finish filming the new Model Car Museum, and we'll be back. That is a big car. Let's back up. 1917 Dodge Touring. First Corvette, 1953. Chevys. Yeah, we're kind of in that section, aren't we? When I was growing up, this was my dad's daily driver for a little while. Cool, huh? A two-door sedan. That thing would fly, too. Cool, cool. Wow. Engines and parts, and lots of them. I'm gonna stop right over here and get a few still pictures, guys. I'll be back. NHRA trophies. Love it. Coming up to the third floor. All right, this room is full of 10 toys. Oh, this is cool. Guys, I'm running out of time. So I remember these growing up. I am rushing to get through some of that. For that, I apologize, but I've got a lot of model cars, and they're still bringing them in this morning. And then the ribbon cutting for the museum is here shortly. So I want to try to cover some of this real quick. More of the tin toys. This is the last room on the third floor, I think. There's your skyline of Lincoln. Looks like we got a section devoted to taxi cabs. Oh, wow. Glad I got up here early. I think I beat everybody else. Of course, I didn't even know there was a third floor till I got here. Speedway Diner, fast food, good food. Oh, they've even got an old soda shop. More pedal cars and tins on the wall. That one's nice. Die cast. I need more time. Oh, check it out, a merry-go-round. Tons of die cast too, guys. Man, this never ends.
Yeah, I have a 64 TV. Some other guys say, oh, that's
Oh, javelin. Guys, the sun is in my face and I can't see the lens, so I'm hoping I'm getting everything. I don't think I'm gonna see everything. Just like the museum, I don't think I'm gonna catch all of these cars either, but this is awesome. All right, guys, when you're inspired, build a model. Wow.
This is my exercise program right here.
Well, at least you're up moving. Yeah, that's what counts.
blasting down 70th Street, and all of a sudden, where am I going? And I got to think for a while, and then I got to backtrack and go back.
Looking back at the main entrance, so they are still coming in. That is cool. Ooh.
It's just but Matt is saying now he has to go back there I know. I also do that right now. They're going to, at a minimum, they're going to
And I thought I was over it. I think it just settled in my chest. And then last weekend it kind of reared back up. Went into urgent care on Saturday morning. Yeah, one of the guys said, "We'll tell you." Yeah. I told him it was terrible. I've done a little research.
It seems to be somewhat. I'd be curious. You know what I mean? I'll go a little bit. Works for now, but yeah, it'd be funny to have a cartoon with us. Like, okay, but I don't know.
Remind me of the little Odysseys. He lives down on 69th.
Hey, Cap. How we doing? Who's the 99? Is it a 99 or 2000? I've seen the gang here earlier.
Yeah, they're walking around and I got sidetracked.
Wow.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, it's up there in the white cooler.
Oh, in the
Hot
white
water.
cooler. Okay.
It's hot, but it's
Oh, that's
still
good
water.
enough for me.
If you want to grab one, I'll stay right here for me.
Okay. You need one?
Yes, I need one.
All right.
So I'm driving. I'm trying to drive it more now. So you're right, Don.
特殊的车，你说这小车这么漂亮。
Oh, with this pickup. That is cool. Guys, after 3 days of this, I am on overload. Love those cougars.
Sorry.
You're good. There you go, Matthew.
He does not tolerate.
Comet.
And actually, I'm not complaining. I mean, the initial combo.
They weren't good enough for him, you know, like your truck.
I saw a couple of 68, 69 Cudas coming in, but I couldn't tell if they were coupes or fastbacks. And since Amanda had a coupe, I want to see if I can find one. Cool stuff.